Good morning, good morning, good morning. Can you hear me? Can you see me? I'm a little high. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, y'all. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Up, looks like the chat is frozen. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes? No? Something might be wrong with the stream. Let's see. Let's see. Maybe it's taking a minute. Can you guys hear me? Can you see me? All right, there we go. The chat was like frozen. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Julie. Good morning, Chandra. Good morning, Khalida. Good morning, Latrice, cousin. Good morning, cousin. How's everybody doing? How was your Thursday? Um, I sent you guys out, and I want you guys to check. If you haven't checked yet, there's an email that went out at about 8:45 in the morning, to let you guys know that I put up a business credit checklist in the Honor Society, so you can just go through it and check off as you go along. So that is what's popping on our neck of the woods. Now let me stop. Yes, yes, yes. All right, so we're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. You already know the drill. As soon as you walk in the room, like, or love, or wherever the button is, like it, love me, and share the link out with everybody. Share the link out in your groups, and on your social media, and places where people who can use this information will be. So thank you ahead of time. Where can I find the checklist? It's in the Honor Society. It's right at the top. It's the first thing that's there. I just posted it this morning. 8:30. I typed it up. I typed it up before then, but I put it up there so that you guys could have it. So as you go along, you can check it off. And it's right there at the top. I responded to you in when you came on, Hetty. I responded to you, and it should be right on top of that. Right on top of that. Checklist to what? For your business credit. So all the steps that you need to take in order to establish your business credit, or to begin building your business credit, I should say. Oh, I don't even have my light on. It's facing me and it's not even on. The only thing I don't like about the ring light thing is it shows up in my glasses. I hate that. I hate that. Somebody needs to come up with a ring light that doesn't show up in your glasses, or I just need to figure out how to position it so that it doesn't show in my glasses. Better than that. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Stasia. Good morning, you guys. Latrice, how are you feeling today? How are you feeling, my love? All right, so I hope you guys are ready for today. Today, I'm not going in. I mean, I am going in, but I'm not spicy today. I'm not hot and spicy today. I'm cool, calm, and collected today, but I might have a little spicy moment. But how everybody should be good with as far as their business credit and everything, everybody should be good. So everybody in here, let me know in the chat once if you're good with the business credit. Any questions? Let's get it out the way now so that we can go ahead and discuss other things this morning. Not 100% better, but better. We need to get you at 100%, but better is better than 6. So that's great. 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 Also, if you guys, and if you did it, I need you to do it again, you guys. I need you, if you took the body spray class, I need you to put the pictures up, hashtag wholesale supplies plus, and at them. Do the same with Bubble Babes University. Please post your pictures, because they want to see, everybody who has taken the class. So if we keep, if we have a good response, then they'll be able to sponsor us more often, and that would be good for all of us, right? So I need you guys, and even if you did it, like I said, even if you did it, send me a post it again, put it on your stories, put it on your timeline, just so that you can get reposted and everything like that. And I need to show Laura the stuff. So you guys, let's go. You see, I'm using my glass. I use this all the time. Nikkie made this glass, Nubian's Corner. She made this glass, and I use it all the time. It's my fave. All right. So I just want to ask you guys questions. I want to see where we are in terms of our launches, product launches, collection launches, or business launches. So I just want to see where we are with that. And so I'm going to ask you a series of questions just to see, and just to get things, stirring in your mind, so that we can be ready for September, October, because if we're not ready for September, October, you are going to miss out on Black Friday. Good morning, Sean. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And remember, as Patricia said, things are starting to get a little tight. Things are starting to get a little funny out there. So you want to make sure you are established and you're out there and not trying to figure it out while all of this is going on. You want to be able to, there's people who thrive in these kind of situations, and you want to be those type of people. And there's people that will go under in these type of situations, and you don't want to be a part of that crew. So in order for you to thrive in the situation, you have to start getting yourself established. You got to start getting yourself out there. You got to start sending out your emails. You got to start doing all these things so that people know that you are here and that you exist. We understand? Yes, yes, and yes. Put a 1 in the chat. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So the first thing I want to know is, how is your plan? First of all, let's go back, right? So not how is your plan going? Have you planned out what you're doing for your launch? Have you planned it out? Let me know if you are planning out your launch, your product, or your collection. And we were discussing, I think last week, we were discussing how to launch, what to do, what steps to take. I didn't put the checklist for that yet. I'm going to do that after we get off this live. I'm going to make the launch checklist. And I'm going to also put that in the Honor Society, so that you guys can, just have an outline to structure the format of how you want to prepare this launch, or how you want to go about the launch. Good morning, Mello. Good morning, Carmela. I read the mellow at the end. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to make sure that you guys are all ready to go. Do we need to go over the product launch again? Do we need to go over it again? Yes, if we do. No, if we don't. Yes, if we do. No, if we don't. I'm planning out. I'm gonna tell. Good morning, Nini. I'm planning out my House of Wax collection. I'm going to do an online party, and I may do a physical one. We're trying to see where things are, where things are going right now, before we invite a bunch of people to do something and be in a space together. So I'm planning out all of this. Is my plan. This is my plan book. So I'm planning. These are my guests. I have all of that in here. What I need to do. All of this. This is me planning. And then this is all for the House of Wax. All for the House of Wax. And I'm super excited about it, because this is a passion. Not a passion. This is a labor of love that I wanted to do, because I don't get to be as creative as I want to all the time, even though I am sometimes. But wax is not really like my best seller. But I wanted to do wax because I'm so good at it. No, I'm so good at wax. No, so I wanted to do a collection, so it'll be wax and home and that kind of stuff. Good morning, Cheryl. Good morning, good morning. So I wanted to make sure that I did all of that. And so I'm starting to plan. And let me see where I put my, it's not in this book. They're not in there. I'm trying to see where I put it. I know where it's at. Also, I want you guys to make sure you have all of your paperwork in order. I had went through with a fine tooth comb to make sure that everything is accurate on all my information. That's your virtual address, your virtual address for your business emails, your name, your addresses, all of that stuff, making sure all the way across the board that everything is the same. Like I said in the beginning, or like I said yesterday or the day before, I had times when I was using home addresses and different addresses. I used the shop address when I had my shop. And so I kept changing my address. So I have to make sure that it is consistent. So I don't realize until certain paperwork or stuff comes across my desk that I realize that I have a different address on certain things. So I had to go back and do some changes. So that's what I've been doing. Got it. So that's what I've been doing with my morning. And I want you guys to do that too. So I want you to make sure that all the way across the board, you're using the same information, because it will draw up a red flag if you are not using the same address. Because if you're not consistent, or the same information, if you're not consistent, they're not going to be, they're not going to trust you to give you money. You're going to be a risk, and you don't want to be a risk. Okay, so we got that. We got that. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. I answered the question for you because I know you got it. All right. So first things I already did. All right. Yes. Yes. This is what I love to hear. Come on. Come on. Come on. I already did have LLC, EIN, DUNS, 2 net 30s, and email. Pow. Yes. 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 This is what we love to hear. Yesterday I found out that in Quebec, I can't have a virtual address. We have to register our home address with our company under our personal name. Quebec is special. I guess, yeah. Okay, just as long as you got it together and it's proper. If that's what they told you to do, then that's what you have to do, right? So, got to be right. Yeah, that gives the IRS a red flag too for audits. So you guys, there you go. Listen to our resident attorney, but don't take legal advice. She's not offering legal advice. This is her opinion. This is her opinion since 2021. All right. Well, let's get it. Let's go. Getting done next week. All right. All right. All right, all right. All right, so we discussed getting people in the door, filling up your club. How are you going to do that? You need to have a plan in place on how you are going to get people in. What are you using? What platforms are you going to use? Are you going to use social media, email marketing, in-person things? Are you going to have an event? Are you going to do ads? What are you going to do to get people in the door? How many times a day are you going to post? Are you going to go live? Are you going to do videos? What type of videos are you doing? What type of engagement are you doing? So getting people in the door is the first step, right? If you want to know how to pack your club, how to romance your customers, all of that stuff, all of that is in the Honor Society. We have we had did a live on it. Actually, you can go back a couple of Coffee with Nickie's, and then you'll be able to see it, because we had a whole show on it. I did not take it down. They're going to stay up, but the workbook is going to be in the Honor Society. But we had discussed how to get people in, right? Get them in, get them excited about your product. You got to get them excited. Just because you have people coming in, they may not be getting excited from what you have to offer, right? So you got to be able to create a buzz. When they come in, give them a freebie, give them a discount, give them something when they come in, because everybody wants to know What's in it for me? So are we clear? We need to get the people in the door. We need to figure out the plan on how we're getting people in the door. If you're doing ads, what's your budget? If you're using social media, how many times a day are you going to post? Are you going to go live? Check your engagement, see what's going on, see what people are doing. What else? What else? What else? And if you're sending out email marketing, what are you sending to them? Is it exciting? Is it boring? Are they opening it? And also, are you asking them questions? Are you asking them what do they want? Because your customers don't care. I mean, they do. They're attracted to your story. Good morning, Kelly. But they're not thinking about you when they're purchasing. They're thinking about what's in it for me. So once they sign up to your email list or to your website or something, you want to make sure that you're giving them something, something saying you're thanking them for giving them your email, right? Thanking them for giving you their email. Yes. Sean said value. Giving them value. Value, value, value. Remember, value, price, value, close. Only have IG and Twitter and TikTok. If those are the outlets that you are comfortable using, that's totally fine. You don't have to, what I want to say. When you are on social media, you want to use which one you are most comfortable on and learn the other ones as you go along. Don't make that something that is going to hinder you from posting, period. You want to make sure that when you're doing it, it's something that you know how to use, you know when to use it. You know what I'm saying? That is your thing, right? You could learn these other ones later, or you can learn them as you go, but make sure the ones that you are comfortable using are the priority. Do we understand that? So you don't have to go out and have all of your social media platforms, although I do suggest that you secure your name on all social media platforms. But just so nobody else can take it, and you don't want, when people start searching you up, you don't want something that has nothing to do with your brand popping up. So you want to make sure that your brand comes up first and foremost before anything else. So you secure your name on all social media platforms, but utilize the ones that you are most comfortable with as your priority, and then learn a little bit of each, learn a little bit about the other ones as you go along, but don't let it stop you from posting on your priority. Because if you're not posting, if you're not being consistent, then you're not going to be able to get the results. Are we good? We clear with that? Yes, yes, and yes. Yes, yes, and yes. So getting people in the door was the first thing, right? You have to get people in the door. Does anybody have a question about it? Let me know in the chat. Put in the chat if you have a question. This is the cycle of romance. This one is not it. Over there. So are we getting it? Do we understand? Yes, yes, and yes. This is me because I have papers everywhere. Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning. I don't know why, but I do. I like to write on everything. I have issues. I have issues. So do we understand what I'm saying? Put a one in the chat if you understand. I think my chat is slow today. Super slow. Like, I am not getting any quick responses. Sherelle, you are ready to go this morning, right? I know you said you back. You back and ready to go. Ready to go. Yeah, this is it. One, we understand. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. So first thing, plan out how you getting people in the door. How are you packing your club? It's got to be packed, right? So you got to make people excited. You got to give them anticipation. If you are building your website, you want to still engage with the people. You still want to bring them in, because you can't launch to an empty room, right? So you still want to bring the people in. So when you're using your social media, good morning, Frida. I'm not getting any salespeople look but don't buy. Okay, so I'm gonna help you right now. You want to make sure that they're excited, right? So that is you, and you also want to establish yourself as an expert. You want to establish yourself as you know what you're doing, right? So you're giving information out. If you don't have your website out, but you have social media. Good morning, Lois. If you don't have your website, but you have social media, you want to use your social media platform to educate your people. You want to entertain your people, and you want to make sure that you're asking them things so you can get their feedback. Like, what do they like? What do they want? So that you can have an idea of what to put on your website, how to speak to them, what to show them. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be of interest to them. So if you're building your website, you want to make sure that you are still posting. You get the people in it. You still want you want to maybe have a landing page if you don't have your website set up, so that you could collect emails and then offer something, with that. Or maybe they can have access to your website before you go live, um, or the products or something like that. You want to make sure that you're building the suspense up, so that when it is time to launch that thing, they are excited and ready to go, right? They just ready. So posting things about education. You will also maybe want to do DIYs. How could they do things with things that they have in their home, right? Let's say I do skincare, right? So I can do a DIY on certain kinds of masks, avocado mask or whatever, honey. I could take oatmeal and honey and make a paste and put it on my face and leave that on my skin. And that can be a DIY, which is not, because people like the fact that you're not always trying to sell and you're not shoving things down their throat. They don't want you to be selling all the time, even though on the back end you are selling, but you do not want to be salesy all the time, because if you are salesy, you're going to turn them off, right? And you don't want to do that. We want to keep them turned on, right? So DIYs, just information, things that you gathered from different places, and then cite your sources, right? Whatever. What else? Things that inspire you, inspiration, motivational quotes, those type of things you can still do on your platform. You can still do those things on your platform, but you still just getting ready for your website launch. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you building up that anticipation. Just because your website isn't ready yet, that doesn't mean that you don't have anything to post. You still have a lot of work to do on that side of the social media spectrum. You still got a lot of work to do before you launch that website, because you want people excited for when you launch that website, right? So we have to make sure that you are engaging. I have to make sure you're engaging. I have a website, but still nothing. I offer discounts and samples. How often do you post, Frida, on your social media? And how do you engage your customers? Because just by selling somebody something, or just by giving them a discount, that may not be enough. Like it's a whole romance that you have to, it's a whole romancing situation that you have to do for your customers in order for them to even want to buy, right? And that's not just with you, that's with everybody. Like, you can't just say, hey, here's my product, buy this, here's a discount, buy it anyway because you get a sale. They're not going to buy it like that. There's got to be a why. There's got to be a reason. There's got to be a brand story. There's got to be something that is engaging people to purchase this thing, right? Because they're not going to just purchase based on you giving them a discount. So I need to know what you're doing, Frida. Tell me what you're doing. Can I use Wix for my website? You can use Wix for your website if that's the platform you like. According to everybody in the room, the majority of the people in the room, they like Shopify. I am not a fan of Shopify, but I'm going to try it out again, because we have Jasmine from Sweet Magnolia, and she had made it seem so simple on how to use Shopify. So maybe I'm going to give Shopify a try, but as of right now, I think it's a little complicated, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, so Latrice used Wix. So you can use, like I said, use whatever you feel comfortable doing. Whatever platform is going to give you ease when you're loading up your stuff, use that platform. I'm not going to say use one or the other, because we are all in different areas of, not in different areas of life, but just in what we connect to. So excuse me, I don't connect to Shopify, but a lot of people do. I do connect with Big Cartel. I do connect with excuse me. I need to eat. That's my burps. Sorry. I do connect with Big Cartel. I do connect with Big Commerce because those to me are easy to load. I'm not sitting there frustrated. I'm not figuring out a million things. I'm not trying to figure out terminology. I'm not every time I'm doing something I need somebody on tech support. It's easy for me to use and do. So whatever gives you ease, whatever platform gives you ease, I suggest you take that platform. If it has, um if you have a lot of traffic coming through, if it can handle the traffic, if it can handle your orders and all of that other stuff, yes, I say go with whatever platform you have ease with. How about WordPress? WordPress is basically usually WordPress is used for blogs. So I'm not saying I wouldn't suggest it. I think Yvonne might be using WordPress, but she also used something else so that she can customize her website the way she wants it. But I would use something different than WordPress. I would use something different than WordPress. Um, I'm waiting for Frida. Frida, I'm waiting for you to respond. All right, so we have that, right? Does anybody have any questions about building your audience? Any questions about building your audience? 2 times a week. You post on social media 2 times a week? What's your good morning, Tanya. What is your business page? What is your business page? Would you like to come on? I can go live with you if you would like to go on. And then that way you can we can do this in real time as opposed to me waiting for you in the chat to respond, because I know some for me, I'm like back and I'm typing and I've got a backspace typing and I got a backspace a lot because I'm messing it up all the time. So it don't come up quick. Especially on my phone. Where is Yvonne? I asked about her before. She's good. She has some things going on with her family, so she's taking care of family stuff. Good morning. Frida, would you like to go on? You don't have to show your face. You could just speak. If you would like to, I'll put the link in the chat. If not, don't worry. First of all, ma'am, everyone isn't camera ready in the morning. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. We are here. We are alive, and we are ready to go. You don't have to turn the camera on. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it. All right. Let me copy that. There's this, speaking of me burping and water and I need to eat. Well, I can't because we are on a detox. But there's this watermelon salad, and I don't eat watermelon, but this looked good. It has cucumbers, red wine vinegar, onions, red onions, and I love red onions, cucumbers, mint, and basil. And I have mint and basil in my garden, and my watermelon aren't ready yet, so can't use that watermelon. But I'm so excited about it. All right, so Frida, please click the link right there. I'm gonna put it on the screen for you. Click the link right there, and all you have to do is join in. And then we'll look at your social media and see what's going on so we can give you a little audit. I have so many tabs open on my computer. It's not even funny. All right. Yes, can't wait for that salad. I know. I was thinking, I was like, oh, I should do this detox for 7 days. But I'm like, I want that salad like now. Like now. I might make it today. No, I can't make it today because I'm gonna stick with this. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Nope, my supervisor gives us a heads up because baby. Well, y'all professional. Y'all gotta look right. I mean, I'm professional too, but freelance. All right. Frida, are you coming on? Yes or no? Y'all or no? All right. So does anybody have any questions about building your audience? Any questions about building your audience? I suppose. If you went to work, you'd be dressed. All right, here we go.
Morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine. I can't believe I'm talking to you.
Oh, wow.
um, I just want to say is that you gave me so much inspiration and stuff. I mean, with candles and body.
Hmm.
I mean, I was like, wow, she can do it. I can do it. But
That's
anyway,
right.
I
That's
know you
right.
hear that all the time. You also know how many people you inspire. But
Oh, thank you.
um, you gave me inspiration to start my website. You know, I do candles, wax melts, bath and body products like you do.
Hmm.
And I don't know what it is, but before when I was just giving out samples before I launched my website, you know, everybody was like really excited about it and everything. And now it's just crickets. I
Okay.
mean,
So,
I approach people, you know, I work for a grocery store, so I see people all the time. So I hand out my samples, my business cards all the time. And, you know, they say, oh, it smells so good or whatever. But, you know, I just don't never get any sales. I mean,
okay.
I post on Facebook, I post on TikTok videos, and you know, try to engage with the customers you more than just selling
Hmm.
because my product line is based on like peace, you know, and peace and tranquility that people can get. You know, I think people really need that this day
Hmm.
and age. So most of my sales are like, you know, on that side, you know,
Okay.
something um bring you tranquil and peace. And
And what's the name of
also
your business?
delayed longer counter company. It's the name is Cherokee because of my Cherokee heritage. So I wanted to
Hmm.
put that in there and be, you know, try to stand out, be unique. You
Hmm.
know, it's
And what's the
named
name of it again?
De La Lona
Spell it.
Yona,
Uh-huh.
DALONGIE Yona
Wait,
Y.
DALON.
Hold on, I'm driving, so that's why I can't type it in.
No,
But
just spell it. I'm typing it in.
DALIOGIE,
Uh-huh.
and it's Yona YONNA. It's Cherokee from for Yellow Bear, and I don't know if that's the reason why people are not buying anything from me because they really can't pronounce the name. I'm trying to figure out if that's the reason.
Okay, so what are you on Instagram?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram and TikTok.
Okay, Instagram. I was looking for you on Facebook. Okay, so Instagram.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook too.
All right, DAL. You said D as in Dave?
Yes. Hold on for a second. I'm gonna stop by this store and then I'm gonna just write a link in the chat so that'll be easier for
Okay,
me and
okay.
you. Okay, I'm getting ready to turn. But I sure appreciate you answering. God knows.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
This is crazy.
I want to
Cause
make sure
you,
everybody get what they need. So, I don't want to just talk and talk and talk. I just want to make sure everybody gets what they need. And so if I have to come back or I have to, answer questions, I'm fine with that.
okay, let me park over here. I don't want to have accident.
That's right. We don't need that.
So is there any way I can type it?
I think that you guys don't have access to the chat. I don't know why. You can send it to me privately, I think, but it's not going to be in the group.
Okay.
And everybody, when she put her name in the chat, everybody follow. Okay, so as soon as I see your page, I see the chat right here. Okay.
Did you get it?
I got it. Yep. Do you know who you're speaking to? Do you know who your customer is? Did
Yes.
you write that down?
Yes. Cause it took me a long time to develop my niche because I was talking to a friend of mine. I couldn't figure out my niche, and then that person was telling me, said, "Well, Brita, you a real peaceful person. You like to see peace and stuff. Why don't you develop on that?" So maybe that's the wrong niche,
No,
because
no,
maybe
no. It's,
people
it's
don't
if
want
that's
to.
where you think it is. If that's what connects to you, then that's what it is. Especially because your background story, as Patricia said in here, she said it's dope. She loves the background of your name. People don't know. I'm looking at your Instagram and there's two of them. Neither one has a picture. Neither one of them has anything on there. So I can't find you on Instagram. So let me try you on Facebook. Um, but the story and all of that, people need to know that.
Yeah, I thought about just writing something, but I would think it might have been too long and too boring. So maybe I
Well,
need to do
now you
that.
have to figure out how to spice it up. It could be the story, but now how are you going to spice it up? So now you need to know what you need to do to create the story. Your Indian heritage is the beginning, right? And
Yeah.
they were all about natural healing and all of that. You're in Dallas?
No, I'm in Virginia, Newport News, Virginia.
Okay, it's two here. There's one in Dallas.
Amen.
Okay. Mm. Oh, here you go. Okay. All right. Do you have a logo?
No.
Okay. That's we need to start there. Is your company is an LLC?
Yes.
You have your EIN number?
Yes, ma'am.
You have all of your business stuff in order? So
Mhm.
now it's cosmetic. So now you need to get your logo. Are you able to write this or put it in a note?
Yeah.
You need a really good description for what you need to know who you are, what you do, and who you're selling to. Who you are, what you do, and who you're selling to. I'll give you an example of me, right? Beautiful name. What's her info? Everybody's asking. Okay, I'll put it in the chat in a second. Okay, so this is what I would say, right? I inspire product makers to grow their business by creating connections that help bridge the gap to get them unstuck and moving out of their own way. So I I'm inspiring product makers, and this is the people who I'm speaking to are the people who are stuck in building their business, right? So I know who I'm speaking to, and my result would be not my result. My solution would be um getting connections so that you guys can get unstuck. So getting the connections in business and other companies that could help, insurance companies, people who do certain type of services, getting you guys in connection with those type of things. That's exactly what Bubble Babes University is, right? So you have to know exactly who you are, what you do, and who you serve. Once you know what you're doing and who you're talking to, you'll be able to reel those people in. You need to reel people in that are who's looking for peace right now, that you know that you connect with.
Who's looking for peace?
Yes.
Well, I think most women are, because that's like our nature. Most women nature to find peace and stability and stuff.
Okay. So women who's looking for peace and stability, what kind of women would that be? You got to go
Um,
deeper. You got to go deeper because you want it to be so specific that you're able to speak to those individuals. Once you're speaking their language, I'm telling you, you'll have sales once you're speaking their language.
hmm, what kind of women?
Yeah. What kind of women? What kind of women? How old they are, where they go, where they shop. You need to know, like, you don't have to do it right here. I just want you to start thinking about it, because that way, when you're talking in your messages, you're going to be speaking to those people. You're not speaking to everybody, because if you're speaking to everybody, you're speaking to nobody, right? But you're going to
Yeah.
speak to those people that resonate with your message.
Okay. All right. I guess I had to figure that
Mm-hmm.
that out. I just thought, um, I know the women that I'm speaking to, but the thing is, I can't figure out how
You
to
have to
speak.
find them. You have to find them. I have a worksheet. Are you in honor society?
No, but I think I need to get in it.
I have a worksheet on there, and it's called Building Your World, right? And the reason why I say building your world is because sometimes when you say create your branding, it sounds a little intimidating. So building your world sounds a little bit more to keep the creative juices flowing. Like, who are the people that you want in your world? What are they wearing? What language do they speak? What does it smell like in your world? Like, those type of things are in it, so it can open up the creativity for you to figure out what you're doing with your branding. Because what I think you need is to figure out who you are first, and then you're able to build from there. And that's probably why the sales are not connecting, because you don't know exactly who you want to speak to yet. It's coming, and you got a good message, but you got to figure it out. You got to figure out how to make it sound juicy, how to make it sound appealing, and then I'm telling you, you'll start seeing the people come in after you start. There's work that got to go with it. It's not just simple as that, right? There's some
Mhm.
work that got to go with it, but just starting and getting to know who your people are, you'll be able to start bringing those people to you to buy, to buy products from you. Plus, there's nothing on your Instagram.
Well, I focus mostly on TikTok, and I guess that's the wrong one because
No, no, no. It's not the right or wrong one. I just went to that's where I went, but I didn't see anything. And I'm on your Facebook, and the last time you post was July 26th, and we are on August 5th. People need to
Mhm.
see you every day. And if not every day, every other day, and if not every other day, at least in your stories every day.
Mhm. So basically, what you saying is, I ain't engaging enough, and I
Mhm.
um come up with a message to the people that I'm talking to.
Right. And also what I want you to do is I want you to clear up your name on Instagram and on Facebook. I found you on Facebook, but I didn't on Instagram. You had two accounts. Both accounts, there's
Mhm.
no picture. So we need a logo, right? So both accounts don't have anything. And let me see if where you are on TikTok.
See, I'm
Okay.
like kind of new to all this, and I'm just trying to figure out how to, like you were saying about Shopify.
Uh-huh.
Um, you said it was kind of complicated to you,
Mm-hmm.
but I looked at your live stream because it was complicated to me when I looked at your live stream about Shopify. Boom, I got my starter working, but I just can't. I guess because I'm kind of shy. Like right now, I'm real shy, like talking to people
Yeah.
on lives, you know.
But you
So,
don't have to be in front of the camera. You could be behind the camera making stuff. You don't have to and you don't really have to say anything. You could just, I mean, you do have to say something if they ask you questions, but you could be behind the scenes working. You don't have to be in front of the camera if you don't want to be.
hmm oh, okay, that's my biggest. I think that biggest roadblock is that I'm shy, and
Mhm.
people, um, I've been hearing no so much that it kind of got me discouraged. Like, people like my products, but don't nobody want to buy them. Like the other
Right.
day, I was at work. I sell perfume oils, and a guy that looked like he crawled up on a rock came into our store and said, "Do y'all want to buy, roll on perfumes?" And everybody just flocked over there and bought his. And they know that I have a website, and they smell them, and they still won't buy from me. These people that I know.
Right. And why won't they buy from you?
I had
Is it a price thing? Is it, what is it? What do you think it is?
um I'm gonna say something, but I don't want to offend nobody. But it's just like some people, when they see you trying to do something, they don't want to support you because
Mhm.
they don't want to help you.
Yeah.
They don't. Some people are just like that, even though that's the way I feel about like some of my coworkers. It's just like, hey, I'm not gonna help her. I'd rather just spend my
Support
money
somebody
elsewhere.
else. But
Yeah,
then for but then don't worry about them. That's why you start building outside of them. They always say family and friends do not support, right?
you
Um,
got that right.
Right. So then you have to build your network outside of your family and friends. So once you start building your network outside of your family and friends, and everybody starts seeing the buzz that you start creating for yourself, then they're going to jump on the bandwagon and act like they was with you all along. And they're not, they weren't, but they're going to act like they were, right? But then they'll become your customers. By then your prices will be higher, but it's okay, right? Because you have to teach people how to treat you, right? So if they don't want to take it, they don't want to purchase from you right now, and that's okay. Go to the people that do want to purchase from you. But first, we got to get you together. We got to get everything right. Your social media needs to be together. Your pictures need to be together. You need to work on your logo and your description about your business, because on TikTok it just says you have an email here, and it says candle company that specializes in coconut wax products. It's not a really good description. It's very basic, and it's not very, like, I don't know that is anything about tranquility in the Cherokee Indian tribe, because that's your ancestry or whatever. I don't know anything about that. So we got to figure out how to make it into like a little bite-sized chunk and put it right there on your social media. It'll be the same message that you put on everyone. You don't have to come up with a different one, right? It'll be the same thing. But when somebody asks you about your company, you'll be able to, that's what you'll say every single time, right? My company is Bubble Babes Bath Company. I specialize in natural bath and body products, simple ingredients, simple skincare. Boom. Simple, easy. You know what it is, quick. You want to see what it is, go to the site. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to make sure it's something there, but it's got to make you stand out from everybody else. There's a lot of people using coconut wax. Coconut wax is trendy right now, right? So, what about coconut wax make you want to work with it? What about your process is so different from somebody else's, right? Because there's so many candle makers out there now. So many candle makers are using candle wax. I mean, coconut wax. What makes you unique? Your story makes you unique. Your whole background about your ancestry is unique. So you want to make sure you use those things, right? Because if you don't tell people, if you didn't tell me, I wouldn't have known.
hmm
So you want to
Yeah.
tell people that. So, and your skin is amazing. Are you using your own products on your skin?
No, I just use Vaseline.
Okay. Okay. And do you
Yeah.
make skincare? You said you're doing bath and body products and candles
I
and
do
wax
a
melts.
bath bombs
Mm-hmm.
and bath salts.
Okay.
And I want to try to master those first
Yeah.
before I get into all the other stuff because um the bath and body you got to have a special kind of license or something for skincare, right?
No, you just need insurance.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I got that. Oh,
You
I
just
thought you. Oh, I
You
thought
just
you had.
need insurance. Yeah, no, you
Okay.
just need insurance, and as long as you don't say it's a drug, which means that you're saying it's healing a certain thing, you can use it as long as it's cosmetic. So if it could be beautifying, it could brighten, it can do all those type of things, but it cannot be healing. You can't use those
Okay.
terms because then you'll need certain certifications. But let me see what the people are saying for you. You got a lot of homework to do.
Yeah. I see.
You got a lot of homework. Okay, so Patricia loves your story. She says that is dope. Tanya says she's slow too. I'm gonna come back to you guys. Um, I'm gonna follow her. What's her info? I put it in the chat. I love her name. They love your name. They love your name. I need help with insurance. I got you, Sandra. What's her website? What's your website?
The that word delangoyona.com.
All right, I'm gonna put that in the chat.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Sean says the Honor
Everybody.
Society is one of the best investments you could ever make. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Um, Michelle said, which one is yours? She has two that pulls up on Instagram. Um, both of them didn't have anything on Instagram though. So just delete one and keep one. Did you lose the password?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
Like I told you, I guess I'm mixed up because I'm new to all this. Only thing I ever
Yeah.
had was Facebook, and I've been doing Instagram on my phone and stuff. So I guess I'm had to go and just start over fresh and
But
put a
delete
whole
those
new
other
page.
ones. Yeah, delete
Yeah,
the other ones though. Yeah. And if you're more comfortable on Facebook, use Facebook and slowly go into the other ones, but use what you're comfortable on first. And then you
yeah,
have
but
a little bit of a following on TikTok. You have let me see. On TikTok you have 229 followers.
yeah. I mean, that's why I was saying I got more
And
followers,
mhm.
um but they don't go to my page or anything. So
Because they can't. You don't have your website there. They can't go anywhere. You're not leading them anywhere.
so I should put that what in my description, the website.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna soon I get home, I'm gonna start all over and figure this out. I guess I'm gonna have to look at a YouTube video or something how to do TikTok.
Only if you
Yeah, this
already
is-
got it there. All you need to do is go to your description and or your profile and edit it and put your blurb for your business and your website. I think they give you a thing where you could just put your website in. So put your website
Okay.
there. And then I think you can also do other social media handles. Put that there too.
Okay. All right.
Let's see, let's see. Khalida said, "Oh, good morning, Nicole. Good morning." Um, all right, let's see. A stranger will buy from you before people you know. That's facts. I also found her on TikTok, so I followed her from both talks. So you got some followers coming.
Thank you,
Um,
y'all.
Patricia said, leaning into your heritage would be unique. It definitely would. Her products is candles and wax melts and bath salts and bath bombs for right now. Man, she's going through the same thing as me. They don't support us all at all. If they don't support you, you just find another base and let them support you and they'll come back. Don't worry about them. Don't get butthurt. Don't let it affect you. Don't get depressed about people not supporting you and you feeling some type of way. Don't worry about it. They'll come back. You just make sure you build a strong following on the other side. They'll see everybody's talking about your products and they'll come to you. Right? So don't even worry about that.
Okay. Everybody that follow me, I will follow you back.
So thank you so much for joining the live. I hope you got a lot, and you got to make sure that you keep me posted. I want to know what's going on. I want to see everything change. And if you need help with your logo or anything, let me know. And just start thinking about what you want your business to be about and who you are speaking to.
Okay. Thank you so much, Nikki. I appreciate it. And I will keep you posted.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
Okay.
All right. All right, y'all. That was awesome. Okay, so I put her website in. Let's check her website. Let's see what it's given. Good morning, LaRonda. LaRonda, good morning. Let me see. All right. Yona.com. Was it two? No, it's one. Oh, but this is cute though. It's a lot of picture, but I like this is a logo. This could be it. I like it with the heart at the end. That's nice. It's not bad, but it could use a little work, but the pictures need to change, but the way the name of it's really cute. Did you guys go and check it? I think she can keep this. And I think the font needs to be a little bit thicker so that it'll show up whenever it's on anything. But this is good. This is good for a logo. That is good. That is good. All right, you guys. So I want to go back to the comments when somebody said they're having the same problems. So if put a one in the chat if you said that you're having the same problems. Put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat. I put a one in the chat. I put a one in the chat. Did I say good morning to Crystal? Good morning, Crystal. All right. So if you are having those problems, the problem is that you're not selling. Let me go back to you, Tanya. Sorry, what did you say? What she sells, or what did I say about what Yazzie Faye? Your tribe will, when you find your tribe, they will support you. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. All right, Tanya said. Okay. So tell me what your problem is. Okay, so you said I've been slow too. Vendor markets have been awesome. Always get great feedback, but I have only been posting once a week. Problem. Good morning, D. That's the problem. If you're only posting one time a week, you're not speaking to anybody. And if you're posting one time a week, your customers may not even be on that day of the week. So you got to make sure that you're posting consistently every day. Put it in a schedule, put it on your phone, map it out, plan it out. Get one of those um apps that are automatically do it for you, like Hootsuite, like Planoly, like Later. Those apps you can schedule out your social media on Canva. You can schedule out your social media posts so that you are consistently posting. So Tanya, are you capturing emails on your vendor events? Since you said you do amazing. Oh, you said vendor markets have been awesome. So since vendor markets have been awesome, are you getting email addresses, and do you have your email marketing set up? So those are my questions. Are you getting email addresses, and do you have your email marketing set up, Tanya? So you want to go live, Tanya? If you want to go live, let me know. I will put the link in the. I'm gonna put the link here. Anybody want to go live so we could address this live? Let's do that on Friday. Let's address it. Let's address it. All right. That's the link. If you want to go live, you don't have to put your picture. I mean, you don't have to put your video on. You can leave it just with just your voice. That'll work. That'll work. That'll work. Good morning, D. Yes to the emails. You have your email set up. Okay. I started Clavio last week. Clavio last week. All right. So did you set up your, remember I said there's 3 emails that you need to set up. You need a welcome email. Here we go. You need a welcome email. You need an abandoned cart and a win back. Hello. Up, I can't hear you.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning.
So, yeah, I'm trying to get a good signal because I'm outside doing a walk, doing my walk. I listen to you guys. I say you guys because it's like all of you guys in the morning on my walk. So, yeah.
Awesome. Awesome.
So,
Okay, so you're doing great at events. How often do you do your events?
I do in the summer. I vend at least once or twice a month. But usually they're 2 days, so it's a Saturday, Sunday, like all day thing.
Mm-hmm.
Those are really good. And I try not to do any inside events because my son has compromised immune system. Long story, but
Yeah, yeah.
so those are really really good, and it's actually it's getting better. It's just that I think one of my issues was the social media, like you said. So I started doing videos. Those have been getting a lot like better traffic. Thank you. I'm having like a 45. I keep saying the other side of 45. So this might be a little midlife crisis because my hair used to be black, but I'm a Targaryen. I don't know.
It looks good. It looks good.
Thank you. So I'm doing the videos. So I'm
Mhm.
following that. The email marketing, I was doing none of that. And I
Okay.
do have emails because I have a Wix website that I'm transferring to Shopify. So I have the emails there, and I have the emails from when I do my vending thing and I'm paying with my Square thing. I have all of those emails there. So
Mhm. Mhm.
last week I started doing the Clavio, like trying to get everybody moving it manually over to that because oh bees, it doesn't feed. The stuff don't feed, so it's I have to manually do that. So I feel like it's gonna get better. It's
Mhm.
I think I gotta get better with retention and like but if you need somebody to bomb a launch, that's me. I I will I bomb the launch. I have the whole launch plan and it don't happen. So I'm doing it
That's
end of
because there's
summer.
steps that's missing. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
steps that's missing. Yes. Yes.
yeah. So it's like, listen, I will have like all the products made, but I wasn't doing any videos. I really wasn't doing any advertising. So it would end up just like it would just go to the vending stuff and I'd sell it there. Um, so I'm just trying to figure it out. And then I think my day job is a crutch. That's a whole
Okay.
other thing because
Right.
I I I've I'm a paralegal by day, so I use my income can like really I feel like sometimes it will affect my drive per se because it's like, well,
Yeah.
wait a minute. I can just, go and buy this as opposed to no crazy. You need to use your business money
Right.
for the business as opposed to your other money, your house money for the business. So I'm gonna get it together, but like y'all have really like this whole crew, like y'all are bomb. You guys are
Oh,
really,
thank you so much.
really
Thank you,
bomb.
thank you, thank you. Yes, we just, you already know what you need to do. You already have the steps. You just have to do them. What's the messaging? Do you know who you're speaking to?
Okay, so that's a whole other thing. So I had hired, so like I said, sometimes money can be a crutch because I'll be hiring people. I need to not
Yeah.
hire people.
Hmm.
I hired last year it was this guy that was going to do all my marketing. I gave him like
Uh-huh.
$800. I don't know where he's at. So
Mm.
that's
And
that. So
he didn't do any work for you?
he didn't do anything, and I literally got like a little box and started doing my pictures myself. I tried to go after him with the bank. That was a whole other long story. So
Yeah.
it wasn't worth it. So I was like, okay, that's a loss. Then I hired me a business coach. A business coach.
And what happened?
She and here's I don't even know if she's a good business coach, but I liked her. I wanted to support her business, so I hired her. When she my company is Black Market Soapery, okay? Black
Mhm.
Market Soapery, and the reason it's the black market, it's like some people like, girl, actually nobody has ever said that name is crazy. I like
Okay.
the name because I feel like good stuff be hidden on the black market. We
Mhm.
don't like
Mhm.
to look for stuff, right? So that's kind of like the vibe. And then my son was sick, and it was literally having to learn how to do things to like help his skin. He had a compromised immune system. It was like healing him. So that's the whole story behind it. So I do have that
Mhm.
um on my website.
Mhm.
And the first thing out the gate she said was, "Black market. How you gonna have a black market?" I said, because that's what it is a black market soapery. It's good things are on the black market. So we have a negative connotation with black, right? And I know the black market's black market, white market, gray market. There's a couple different markets, but there's good things hidden in the black market. When I go to my vending events, people love the name.
Mhm. I
So
love the name.
thank you. So I
Mhm.
had to so I hired the coach. I didn't use the coach because she said that, and I paid her up front. Because like I'm like, you're not the coach for me.
If you don't
I
like my name.
right, that's right. So what you going? She's like, at some point, the Lord is going to have to speak to you about that name. I think He gave me this one, so I'm just
Yeah.
gonna go with
Yeah.
that, and I left it there. So I'm learning, like, don't just hire out the gate because the information you literally have given me in the last month, because I think I found you the week I was turning 45.
Okay.
And I was like, God, look, I need to do something because this is like it sometimes it can get tough. And
Mhm.
then it's just like literally when I say the morning conversations with walking and just like listening to this and then actually
Mhm.
applying it when I get home, as opposed to being the chronic napper that gets ready like a week before her vending events because I work at
Mhm.
home now.
Mhm.
Listen, I got one tomorrow and God help me, but I've been a little better. But like you're a blessing. Like
Thank
all this stuff
you.
works. All like videos, because I have three sons, they're in their 20s. My raggedy kids, I love them and they know how to do videos. I love them. But the way they want to edit my video, like nobody's gonna buy my stuff. Like if
Okay.
y'all, you know what I mean? But I'm not hip. Like I want to be a farmer with the hair. I do. I just want to live on a farm, make some soap and sell some stuff. So I
And
just
that's your story, and that's that. That's period. Like, if that's what you want to do, then that's what it is. Your story, I love the meaning behind the story. I mean behind the name. I love the meaning because
thank
it
you.
is true, right? And
Hmm.
so you have something to say that is a conversational, point whenever people say, "So what's the story behind the name?" Well, you see, the black market is
Hmm.
usually known for blah blah blah. And so that's amazing right there.
Thank you. So I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna get it together. Like I'm so gonna get it together. But you know, that's it. And I feel like the sales will come, and it's family of other than my mother. Now, if my mother's your mother, she's gonna buy all your stuff. She's gonna
That's
buy it.
right.
She's gonna
That's
give it
right.
to people. She's gonna give it to strangers, and then come buy
Mhm.
more. Not realizing you're probably not even charging her the real price. So, are you really making a profit?
Right.
I haven't been, but um, you know, just getting to the point where I've given away a lot, but then understanding also the value in the product where I also had to learn everybody is not my audience because
Yes.
if you can buy, and no disrespect to anybody, if you want $200-$300 sneakers, I'm there with you. But if you can't buy like a $8 to $10 bar of soap and you have things all over your face, then I mean, those are your priorities, and you're not my audience. You know what
Right.
I mean? So just learning that. And the last lesson, the other thing I'm working on that you've given is the like kind of figuring out, like you have the Bubble Babes University, you have Bubble Babes Tribe.
Mhm.
So what's my crew's name, right? Who are the
Mhm.
people I'm talking to so I can talk in my messaging?
Yes.
I like Black Market Mafia, but I'm probably going down a really dark path if I do the
But if
Black
you
Market
want it to be
Mafia.
mafia, then let it be mafia.
But I feel like it should be
It's what you make it.
squad.
And
It's
don't try to make it pretty. Don't try to make it pretty for whoever. It's already you already said it has a negative connotation. Why
yeah,
not go full force with it? Why not go
yeah.
ahead and let it be the mafia?
So
Go with it. And you don't worry about how to make it pretty.
yeah,
Make it about being you.
yeah. So
Period.
that's the next hurdle because in my messaging I know that like you're always like bubble babes. Just the name is so great, anyways. But then
Thank
the
you.
tribe, like all that stuff, like really flows. So just kind of like figuring out my flow, coming up with like good hashtags. I like bumps over sneakers. Nobody likes that.
Mhm.
Choose your bumps over your sneakers. But my kids said no, so that's probably not gonna work.
Yeah, because
But
you have to explain too much.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you have to
so,
explain too much. It could be in so many different
yeah,
directions. So
yeah.
yeah.
So that's that. So, but thank you. So I'm gonna get it together, and I've talked like too much, but I'm working on
And
it.
so how many times are you wanting to commit to posting on your social media?
So social media, I always do Thursdays because I call it a Friday's Eve. So I like three. Is three every day. Every day, I'm trying to figure it out because I am doing the videos now. So
Every
how do
day.
I break it out
Every
where
day.
it can just be a
Every day.
picture, like not a
Yes.
video every time, right? It can be a
No.
picture sometimes.
Right.
Okay, okay, I can do the
Reels
picture.
get the most engagement. Reels get
Okay.
the most engagement. So I say do reels because if you're going to do ads and you do retargeting, you're able to get everybody who's seen the video. They didn't have to
Hmm.
even be on it long. They could have just been on it for a second. You get to
Okay.
retarget those people. So
Okay.
I say do reels. You could do reels, maybe one reel. If you want to do that 3 times a week, you can do that 3 times a week.
Okay.
And
Okay.
then you can educate your people. You can do something motivational. You can do behind the scenes. You can do something informative. You can do anything you want, and just make sure that your page follows your aesthetic. Whatever the
Hmm.
aesthetic is for you, make sure that the page follows that
Right.
all the way
Right.
through. And so if you
Yeah.
have to go customize your template in Canva,
Hmm.
customize your template, put your motivational quote on there. You don't have to take the quote that you get off of Google or whatever. You can retype it in your brand colors, in your fonts, and put it on with your logo and put it on
Okay.
there so that people can repost it. And then you just send people every time you do something, make sure it has a call to action. Or if you're not having a call to action, asking them to do something to follow you somewhere, then just say, ask them a question. So it's
Okay.
a little more engaging. It doesn't seem
Right.
salesy. Again, you are
Hmm.
selling, but you're
Right.
not selling.
Got it. Got it. So,
And let me see. You got some questions in here.
oh, I can't even see. I don't know
I'll,
how to
I'll
see
say
this.
I'll say them
Okay.
to you because I don't think on the phone you're able to communicate from the phone. I think the chat is going. Is the chat going on the
Oh,
side?
it did. I just hit chat, so I'm gonna hit. Okay, yeah, I just
You
hit
can
chat,
see
and then
it.
I couldn't see. I can't see
Oh,
the
okay.
questions now.
Okay. Okay. So LaRonda says, I love her spirit. You got this. Take one day at a time. Write your
Thank
vision,
you.
speak your vision, and make it plain.
Thank you. Thank you.
Put it on the board, put it on the mirror, put it
Yeah,
anywhere you're going to
I'm doing
see
my whiteboard. Like the whiteboard is going up
it.
into my space, and it is going to invade where I work, and my kids can just work around it.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
But like you either get on this train or you get off.
Listen, right? Try to build legacy here. Learn
That's
something.
right. That's right. That's right. She said, I think the name is dope. Fire that business coach. That's from Laronta.
I already paid her like, and don't pay up like I paid it up front. When I tell you like it
All
was
of it.
over $1,000, yeah, it was like when I say I need to get it together with, but here's the thing. In my mental state, I was just like, let me support her. You know what I could have done with that grand?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Invested in some inventory. No.
listen, listen, Y- yeah,
We're
yeah,
gonna get you together. We're gonna get you together. You just gotta put the pieces together. You already there. You just gotta put the pieces together.
yeah. I'm going to get it, but you guys, like seriously, I always say I'm an introverted extrovert. So
Mm-hmm.
just even the fact that I did the whole like, listen, people can't get me to do, I don't do nothing. Like, no, you're not feel I don't feel like I don't. But you guys really, it's just okay to just like let it all hang out here, because you guys
Yes.
understand it. You know what I mean? I don't have to be
Mm-hmm.
put together. In my daytime job, I'm put together, but here I don't have to be. Like, I can just be like, look, it
Right.
ain't easy. It ain't for the faint. This is not for the faint. This is not for the, you can't like.
Right.
So yeah, but it's all
Yeah.
good. I'm gonna get it together.
You got
I
it
will.
together. We just got to put these pieces in order.
Yeah.
LaRonda said, oh, wait. Oh, wait, that's for me. Um, exactly. Everyone is not going to be your audience. They could spend $10 on soap for the sneakers. Siobhan said, may I ask you a question? Let's
Sure.
see. I've started, wait a minute. I'm starting to feel my candle business name stops me from getting customers. Does that affect anything with getting your audience? I do masculine scents, but do want to add more. Okay, so I'll answer that offline. Okay, so you have a beautiful spirit, so you need to be in front of the camera more. Sean
Thank
says you
you.
have a beautiful spirit. I added
Thank
you need to
you.
be in front of the camera more.
Thank you.
You're
I'm gonna try.
welcome.
I'll try. And next time I'll actually like put water in my hair, so it don't like it's about to start fire.
You know. And Kelly says talk to D. Did you schedule a brand? Well, it's not the discounted price
No,
anymore.
that's fine. But I have that on my, and it's funny. I came in like halfway through that day, I think. So it was just like, no, I know I'm going to do that. I have that on the list. Like, my
Okay.
whiteboard is about to be filled up. So
That's right. And
let me
take
get it
pictures of
together.
it and
Yeah,
show the process and make sure that you are, like Nicole says, that you are journaling your process. So
yeah,
you can see where you were from here and where you are from there, so that when you look back 5, 10 years from now and you want to tell the story, you have receipts to
yeah.
tell the story.
I will. I will. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
so
you so much.
much.
Well, tell everybody how they can find you really fast.
I'm on Instagram, Black Market Soapery. So it's at Black Market Soapery. My website, which is, I'm putting my descriptions in now because I'm kind of revamping. Even though I'm launching, going over to Shopify. I'm still having to update Wix.
Mm-hmm.
So it's blackmarketsoapery.com. So that's the website. And then Facebook is the same, Black Market Soapery. And
Okay.
I'm in Connecticut.
Hey, you and
Yeah.
the same as www
Dot
black.
blackmarketsoapery.com.
All right. Now, everybody, when you are engaging with, and Patricia said, don't use your personal money at all, at all, at all. Patricia said she's a lawyer as well, and she says she does not use her personal money. She says, no, 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 no. So
No,
don't hire coaches out of your
yeah,
paralegal money.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
And
Listen.
she said, oh, here she goes. You know, she is all about the professionalism. She
Hmm.
said, did you sue him for breach of contract?
Okay, so for the what is it, the little developer guy, because I just wanted the money back. It's like a civil, I think it's that starts the process or something like that. So I was
Mm-hmm.
like, for the $800, like, I'm not even gonna go after him for it, because at the end of the day, even it just, for me, for me, and I know it probably sounds crazy. I'm about, you'll get that lesson. I'll take that hit, because the truth of the matter. Here's the truth of the matter, because I do pray. The truth of the matter is, I knew I could do it myself anyway, and I was just trying to, find a way out. And all the pictures, like with the white backgrounds on on my website and on my Instagram now, I did all those with a little white box. So
Mm-hmm.
that, for me, I took the lesson from it. I know what I could have done to have recourse, but I just took the lesson from it. And in all honesty, for me, I'm gonna have to keep taking those lessons until I get it together and realize that I am capable of doing the things, until I'm in a position for my business to pay for somebody to do that. So I did it.
You can't be
I
throwing
know.
money out the
No,
window.
no, I know. But for the $800 and going and filing whatever with the court in Connecticut, I was like, I'll eat. I took it. I
Hmm.
took it. For
Did
me,
you
it was
have a
a lesson.
contract with them? Did you sign a
I
contract?
had an agreement. I had an agreement with him, and all the paperwork to, like, what he was supposed to be providing. I had all that. I have everything. So I knew what I could do. So, and it's funny because the attorneys that I support, they're the same way. They're like, listen, get it
What are
together,
we
right?
doing here?
They're like Tanya, but for me, it was just like I knew what I could have done,
Yeah.
but it was on me. It was not on me that he didn't provide the service, but it was on me that I just wouldn't get out of my own way.
Hmm.
So for me, I get financial hit when I don't do what I need to do. But I'm not throwing away no more money. That's not what I'm
No
saying. Don't throw
more.
away your
No
money.
more.
Don't and
Right.
don't hire coaches that tell you, because here's the thing, even if you didn't like my name, even if my name was under the garbage bath products, even if that was it, there's a way to deliver that message where you can work it in. The first thing out the gate should not be the name is going to need to go. The Lord is going to speak to you because no, that's not how we start a conversation. So
And that's as far as it went.
that's as far as it went. Yeah, that's as far as it went.
Okay.
But thank you.
Okay. You're
Thank,
welcome. And
thank you
thank
guys
you
so
so
much.
much.
Thank you. Have a good one. Take
You
care.
too.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye bye. Oh my goodness. Make sure, like Patricia said, make sure your contracts are ironclad. Do not throw money out the window. You want to see somebody's results before they even before you even start to pay them. You want to see what they've done. All right, so let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. And Nikki, you are out here changing whole lives. Hey, thank y'all. That podcast better be up next week. Who you telling? Take a teaspoon of your own medicine because there are more of us waiting and needing you. Boom. Hey, thank you, LaRonda. I got you. I got you, girl. Exactly. Everyone's not going to be your audience. I've recently gotten a few new follow. Okay, so this is Khalida. I've recently gotten some new followers, but I think they followed me because of my reels and not my business. That's okay. That's okay. But you keep on enticing them. You keep on showing them what you got. You keep on doing what you're doing, right? And they'll become customers if they're your customers. Good morning, Francis. Francis. Good morning, Francis. This is my first time watching your live. Love it. How do I access the Honor Society? Thank you and welcome. So thank you. Wait a minute. Let me get this so I can be clear. All right, there you go. Welcome, Francis, to the Honor Society. We are here Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. and we are on usually for an hour and a half, and we have information and inspiration. So wherever you are stuck, I help you to get unstuck. Whatever information or tools or things that you need, I help you to get access to those things. If that's a website, if it's a book, if it's a person, if it's services, I hope to bridge that gap. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you want to join the Honor Society, you can do so on Bubble Babes University right there .com and click the Honor Society. It's a subscription membership. It's $19.99 a month. And there's all kinds of resources in there, videos, workbooks, templates, worksheets, everything is in there. So you're definitely going to get your money's worth. So that is what we got popping over there. And we're so glad to have you. Okay, so yes. So Khalid, if they're just here from your reels, that's okay, right? That's the purpose of you putting the reels up so that you can get in front of those people. And being that they already are following you and they're attracted to your content, you keep creating that content. But when you start to incorporate ads to your marketing, you're going to be able to access those people, and so you'll be able to speak to them and figure out what they want. And if they want you, they're going to stay on. If they don't, then you'll lose them. But that's okay if people fall off because those people are not your people. So it's okay if you lose followers if they're not your customers, right? So that is for you, Khalida. Siobhan says, I'm starting to feel my candle business name stops me from getting customers. What is the candle business name, Siobhan? Does that affect anything with getting your audience? It may. I do masculine scents, but want to add more fruity and bakery scents for customer who've requested them. My focus is masculine, but I want to do seasonal fragrances too. I would suggest, Siobhan, that if you know what you are doing, Don't try to do everything for everybody, because that is going to only cause you problems. You're going to be adding products that people may or may not buy. That is not your core audience. That is not your core product. And you don't want to do that. So you want to stay true to what your brand is. You want to stay true to what you want to do. Masculine, if that's what you want to focus on it. Whatever you want to focus on, go 100%, go hard in the paint on that thing. Don't try to be everything to everybody, because you can't be everything to everybody. You got to make sure that you are true to you, true to your name, true to your brand, period. Period. Yes, some people may come in, maybe you branch out and do something else. Maybe you'll branch out and create different things or a different collection. You can do those specialty scents, like you said, seasonal fragrances. You could do those as exclusive um exclusive collections, and they're not going to be permanent fixtures on your website, right? It's going to be something that you offer here and there, which will also bring more urgency to that product or to those collections, because people will know they're not going to be able to get those products, but they will be able to do that for a limited amount of time. And like I said, that creates the scarcity, that creates the urgency, the FOMO, and people will definitely want to buy them when they see that you have a special collection coming up, babe. All right. She has a beautiful spirit. Talk to D. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um. Okay. 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 I think I'm all cut up. I'm all cut up. So Siobhan, do you understand what I'm saying? As far as, and what is the company name? What is the company name? And if anybody has any questions, please put it in the comments so I can answer them while we are on. What are your thoughts on Artsy? Etsy? Etsy. I have an account, but traffic is slow. Traffic is slow. You have to make sure you strum up your traffic. Are you boosting are you doing the ads for your products? Are you giving the right tags for your products? Do you know who's looking for you, who's looking for your product, and are you tagging them accordingly? Are you using your tags? And are you responding to your Etsy? Oh, magnificent. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I understand you and I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, you got man right there in the first thing. So if man and masculinity is that's the thing, I would stick to that. Stick to it and add whatever you want to add as special collections. Do not make it a feature. I mean, do not make it something that you're adding for your regular products. And let me see what you got going, guys. We're about to wrap it up. So if you have any questions, please ask me in the chat. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat. I have to cut up a watermelon for me to juice today because it is time. It is time, you guys. All right. So what I want you to do, if you're not following me, please follow me on Bubble Babes University. I am Bubble Babes University on Instagram and on Facebook. On TikTok, I'm Bubble Babes, but I think I'm going to separate them. So Bubble Babes can be just my Bath and Body company, and Bubble Babes University can be all instructional, educational, that type of thing. So I think I'm going to separate them. So if you're not following me, follow me. And also take the video, take the link, share it with your friends. If you have product makers or people who are in business who are stuck or don't know what the next step is, bring them on over here and tell them come join us over here. It's popping in the tribe. And that's that, you guys. So I hope you guys have an amazing, amazing weekend. And I hope you guys are productive. And I hope that you guys are using your weekend to create content, post content, store content so you can use it for the next week, so that you don't get stuck and say you don't have content, right? We want to engage people. Let's engage them. Let's inform them. You got websites coming up. You got website launches coming up. You want to make sure that you are engaging your customers now. Now. All right. So everybody have an amazing, amazing weekends. And of course, I'm going to flood your stories because that's just what I do, because I want to be the first bubble that you see whenever you get on Bubble Bear. I mean, whenever you get on Instagram, I want to be the first bubble. Bring me on. Okay. I put the link up there, Latrice. Come on. I'm going to extend it for you. I'm going to extend it for you. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm waiting for you, Latrice. Let's get it. Let's go, sis. Come on, cousin. Come on, cousin.
Hey
Look
y'all.
at my cousin. Hi,
Hey y'all.
cousin.
Look, I'm looking a mess. You know I'm getting ready for the night with BCMC, y'all.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I just come on here real quick to say to y'all, stop letting fear get in the way of what you're trying to do. All right. I mean, we all have straighten that car up, girl. She can't be hitting about a car and stuff. Okay, anyway, I'm outside real quick. Um,
Stop minding people business.
that's Sierra child, that's my child. I want her to straighten that car up because we ain't paying for nobody's car. So anyway, y'all, look, stop letting fear keep you from doing what you need to do. All right. Trust the process, trust yourself, trust your product. If you don't have nothing else, have that. All right. Love y'all. I gotta go. Bye.
Oh, dang, Latrice, that was quick. I love this group. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm so glad. I love you guys too. I love you guys so much. This is such a great community. I really love it. I'm really loving you guys. I am. Yes, Queen. Yes. Stop letting fear get in the way. Latrice has spoken. So you guys have an amazing weekend. I love, 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 love y'all. And I hope you guys are, if you have work to do, I hope you're using this weekend to start plotting to take over the world. Okay? Okay. Oh, my boss is calling. All right. Well, that was quick and to the point. It was good. The tribe is the bomb. Hey, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, y'all. I'm out of here. You know I'll drag out a goodbye. So I'm out of here. I will see you guys in your stories. Have a great weekend.